delay effect, man.
Good shit, ladies and gentlemen. Good shit, bro. Oh, man. Good shit, bro. Oh, man. Oh, man. There we go. There we go. Okay. We should be good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you might be asking yourself, if I am seeing a person play old school RuneScape, but I'm not exactly hearing old school RuneScape music, am I? You are absolutely right. Because we're listening to relaxing Final Fantasy IV music while we grind agility. And boy oh boy will you guys see that I am past 50%. We have like some 559 laps to go. I figured, hey, why don't I grind a little bit? I just came back from meeting, lunch, had a delicious cachape, let's call them. And it suddenly began to rain like it's never rained before. Let me do something here very quickly. Let me do something there really quickly. There we go. So it started to rain. Admittedly, now it's drizzling. It's not even raining that hard. There's like a light rain going on. The bulk of the storm has passed. Now there's a soft rain left behind. I felt, you know, kind of chill, kind of cozy. And I said to myself, you know what? It is time to grind, ladies and gentlemen. Why don't we take care of some, rooftops here? The rooftops are not going to take care by themselves. We got to do this. And I figured, let me turn the stream on. I said that I wasn't going to, most likely. But here we are. So, welcome back to myself and to you. But more importantly, you, of course. So, my name is Skits. Some people call me Mr. Dengue Survivor. One of the sexiest YouTubers, live streamers extraordinaires. And some people also call me the Mozart of FL Studio. And just as long as you call me Skits or whatever you want to call me, it's just fine by me. And we're going to be playing some old school RuneScape, just chilling. Seeing how many laps we take care of. Again, location. The Ardoon Rooftop Agility Course. And right now I am not streaming to anybody, but let's just say there's an invisible viewer out there. Oh! Never mind that. Papa just came back. Woo! Guess who's here? Come to Papa. Yo, my man, welcome back. I was this close to saying, invisible person out there are you. I have absolutely no idea who you might be on the other side of this computer screen, monitor, or whatever mobile device you might be using to tune to this live stream from. For all I know, you're watching me from an apple. Now, that would have to be a gigantic apple with some sort of screen on it. That'd be pretty cool, huh? And can I drop a come to Papa on Discord? Let me tell you what, my G. I mean, yes, of course. Of course you can. But what we're going to do, if it's all right with you, is give me 1 hour, 1 hour and a half, max 2. And if you want, we can play CS2, man. Just chill. And at the end of the stream, we can do the come to Papa. How about that? Is that a fair gamble for you? Because it is Saturday. And frankly, the only thing that I want to do right now is chill, man, and just take it easy. I'm only live streaming because I'm in love with the game, baby. But I want this to be as chill as possible. And I also want it to be very chill after I'm done streaming. So, hence why we're also listening to relaxing Final Fantasy music. You know, just because it's chill, baby. And I was saying, you know, regardless of who you might be, regardless of where you may be and what you do, I don't really care about any of that. Because it doesn't matter to me, baby. You are a person just like I am, 99% of the time, unless you are like this intelligent ostrich that has mechanical arms and legs and somehow understands human dynamics and speech and whatnot. We would have to be in an anime for that to be happening. I'm going to check. I'm going to look at my hands profusely. And I will dare say we are not in a simulation or in an anime. We are still in planet Earth. Real time. 18th of October, 2025. And I just want you, Mr. or Mrs., I just want you to be in your happy, safe, and cozy place. I drank too much last night. My head kills right now. It's my homie Beezy, baby. God damn. It's my homie Beezy, bruh. Now, I will hug you as I would hug any of the G's. But I would also give you a bottle of Gatorade or something, so you can feel better from that hangover that you got. I'm glad I have not had one of those for a long time. Just because I don't drink anymore like that. But I have had at least hundreds of hangovers in the course of my 36 years of living. And I see my homie Nick in the motherfucking building, baby. Nick, the legendary beat maker. One of YouTube's finest. No, not one of YouTube's finest. One of the world's finest to ever make it on the beat. My homie Nick. What's up, my G? Sending you a big hug, my man. Salutations. Hopefully your Saturday, hopefully your everything is wonderful, my man. I love you, man. Just as much as I love Mark and Beezy and everybody who hangs out here. Just want you guys to just be happy, safe, and cozy, man, you know? Every single one, man. The same amount. Skits has no preference, really. I love you all equally. Now, maybe Mark does have a slight edge. It's not that I love Mark the most, but he's just like, you know, I'm If I'm Dr. Dre, that man is Snoop Dogg, bro. If I am Link from The Legend of Zelda, then you know who Mark is. That's right, folks. He is Zelda. Pause. If I am GoldenEye, James Bond, who's the agent that always helps GoldenEye? I don't know. Forget about that. If I am Master Chief in Halo, then Mark is Cortana. Alright? The day one. Now, in Final Fantasy 4 terms, if I am Cecil, then Mark is my Kane. He and I are squaring up against the evils of this world together. And I can't do it without my boy. And my boy can't do it without me. There's no point. Alright. So, depends on Mrs. Mark, but I would just exchange it. Come to Papa on Discord. It's like a 30-second thing. Alright, then at the end of the stream. Or in a bit. And if you want to go say dumb shit on Discord, I would come. And I imagine that makes me Eminem. Yep. That's a good analogy if we go by Dr. Dre Snoop. BZ is Eminem. Alright. I will go on Discord when my hangover lets up. Right now, loud stuff makes me throw up. Pause. Yeah, man. Hangovers are... You know, there are tiers to hangovers, right? But if loud noise is giving my man a headache, it's got to be a pretty bad one. He's making his insides throb, so we got to keep it moderate, all right? I want to be considerate. So, yeah. Mark just has a slight advantage over anybody here. This is still sanctuary for a lot of us, I dare say. And again, I love you all equally, man. I'm a golden retriever, so to speak. Or like a panda bear, I guess. Hopefully panda bears are not carnivores, right? They only eat like eucalyptus leaves or bamboo. I don't think I've ever seen a panda eat something like meat. That would be crazy. And bleak, the trick is to drink since you wake up. Yeah, they do say like if you drink a beer or something, or maybe even two, your hangover might be gone. I don't know. I don't know about that. I would still give my boy BZ a Gatorade or something. Or something like to hydrate. Seems like a double-edged sword. Yeah. I don't know, man. The last time I had something to drink was in my brother's birthday, this 11th of January of 2025. So that's like 9 months ago. Yeah, 9 months ago and some change. And I was drinking wine, as where pretty much everybody who was celebrating my brother's birthday with my brother and I got the family. We did like this like Spanish tour. We went bar hopping or restaurant hopping. We went to many bars and many restaurants in Spain, in Madrid, the capital city of Spain. And we had the opportunity to savor many wines here and there from all tastes. And mind you, I'm not a very big wine person, but most of the wine that we were drinking that day, it was very sweet. Again, you guys know I'm a sweet kind of guy, especially when it comes to like classical music or like hip hop and my instrumental preference of choice. And dude, I had never tasted like sweet wine like that. And by the end of the night, or by the end of the tour, I was pretty wasted. And I fortunately did not get a hangover the next day. And, well, that's an alcoholic's advice. And BC says, I had 3 Long Island iced teas. Wow, they must have been fucking massive then for you to get crunk like that. Or drunk. And if there's anything I don't miss about drinking alcohol, it's like the aftermath the next day, the hangover. Wow, some of those are just brutal. Like insane. And really, 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 don't miss that at all. I think the only drug that I still have like strong reservations or feelings towards, it's always going to be marijuana, man. Marijuana, the good old cannabis, blamabis, the good old THC, the devil's leaf, as they call it, indica sativa, the good kush, the happy leaf, the cigarette that you pass around and makes everybody laugh after a few minutes. Yeah, man. Marijuana was the first thing I ever tried. And like I said, I still have strong reservations for. Will always do. There will always be like this romantic element of marijuana in my life. It's done a lot of harm, but that's addiction for you. You know, it rewires your brain. It still makes the terrible and the undeniably unbearable, the chaos, the madness. It can disguise it and present it as something romantic and attractive. And yeah, man, my first ever contact with any substance other than like chocolate milk or cookies or Coca-Cola or whatever, sugar, was with marijuana at a young age of 12 years old. And I still love marijuana. I think I will always do. It's just that I don't do it anymore. Like, I have fantasies or daydreams. It's like if I see like a rap video and people are smoking in it, or if I were to see like a movie or a video and there's an attractive young man or young lady or man, woman, whatever, just like the image of a person smoking, for whatever reason, it's attractive to me. Like there's something. I'm a guy that likes chaos. I find chaos beautiful. You know, when you smoke a cigarette, you're dying essentially, right? You're inhaling all these toxins and all these chemicals that could potentially just GG you. And I find that romantic. I find that beautiful. Like there's something beautiful in the madness of killing yourself with a cigarette. And for whatever reason, again, I just find it attractive. That's just how my brain works. So, and especially marijuana, man. Like, Red wine gives the worst hangovers than white wine. There is something in it that makes it worse. The darker the alcohol, the worse it gets. My favorite substance will always be opiates, says BZ. I never and will never touch it except when got morphine at the hospital. Is it an opiate? Yes, morphine is an opiate. I think I don't need... I think if I would try something like morphine or heroin, I would die. Like, the more overwhelming the experience, the more addictive I get to it. And, you know, I'm a person that understands no limitations sometimes. It's like, it doesn't matter if I die. It doesn't matter if, like, the ecstasy has a ceiling. I just want to run past through it. So I feel like I would probably die if I do something like heroin or morphine or something like that. Like if I got so stuck with just marijuana, bro. And marijuana was it for me for many years. I didn't start experimenting with other drugs for a long time. And marijuana was my one and only. It's just that the more emotionally turbulent my life started getting at one point, I decided to, like, you know, like, I don't want to feel like shit anymore. I don't want to feel like I'm like a broken record. I don't want to feel broken. Marijuana wasn't cutting it. I need something stronger, or I need something different. And then that's when I started ascending the hierarchy of, or expanding my drug consumption horizons. And I started doing everything at the same time. So it got chaotic really quickly. And morphine is nothing. They gave me Dilaudid, whatever the hell that is, for a stomach ulcer when I was, which is like 3 times as strong. I was on cloud 9. But then again, I'm different from everyone else. Most people usually feel down or numb or dizzy on opiates, but I feel the opposite. It makes me energetic, focused, more social, and very loose. And bro, I was about to die from appendicitis, 10 out of 10 pain. Went to 1/10 for 5 hours before my operation. Was chilling in the hospital bed. Yeah, drugs normally have like a general effect on like a big group of people. But when BZ says, you know, he's a different being, I feel that, man, because it's just that everybody's unique. You can't expect that everybody has the same reaction towards something. There's always going to be like a black sheep. There's always going to be the odd one out. Or maybe in a group of 100 individuals, there's probably going to be like 3-4 people who just don't mesh with the 96 or the 97. And yeah, man. But again, the romantic element of addiction, or like how the substance presents itself, like the ritual of consuming it, the preparation, the act in itself of doing it, and in my case, smoking marijuana for the longest time, in the beginning when it wasn't like a problem, man, like there are very varying feelings and like states of being that have like defined my life, or that have like definitely stood out. And we're doing one of those right now. Actually, 2 of those things. We're listening to music, 1, and playing video games, the other. For me, gaming and listening to music was like it, you know? Like it's like relative to an orgasm. When I'm enjoying a video game, or when I'm enjoying music that I like to listen to, it's something you can't really describe with words, really. But it's like being in heaven, if you could say. And what marijuana did, and specifically what marijuana did to my listening to music experience, was just enhance it to another fucking tier. It's like if listening to good music for me is one of my favorite things to do, then under the influence of marijuana, listening to music was just like nirvana, man. It was just like you are at the cusp of like feeling plain, like feeling just that. And wow, man, like it's video games and being high. The thing about playing video games and being high on weed for me, it was definitely a much more immersive experience, and like you're paying attention to like all these details that you weren't, and then the music, and then everything is like overwhelming in a good sense. But with music, it's just like, man, like listening to good music or listening to the music that you like and smoking weed, bro. No, there are not so many things that could compare or scale to how I enjoy or how much I enjoyed that. And that was like the kid I used to be, man. When I got back home from school and I had, a joint to smoke or something, it would be like 3:30 p.m., 4 p.m. I would just smoke, I would blaze, and then get my iPod or get my Walkman. I would put a Blink 182 CD, or I would put anything really. I had a lot of music. Or I would listen to my brothers and older sisters like CDs. And they had like a Tribe Called Quest. They had Bob Marley, Alpha Blondie. Dude, it was just like I could just lie in my bed for hours listening to music with a smile on my face and like living in that. I see my homie Sex, baby. It's the caress. It's Sex, baby. Welcome back, my G. And yeah, what the hell's going on in chat right now? Let me see. I'm gaping for you. Let me infiltrate your colon. Wait. Appendicitis, sex ass. But I had my gallbladder removed when I was 18. Gallbladder attacks is like 20 on the 10 on the pain school. Sheesh, pain scale. Oh, you can be my new appendicitis. Let me infiltrate your colon. I'm gaping for you, baby. Uh-oh, it's sexy time. Here's the most honest I'll ever be. The greatest feeling I ever got was when I had one night stand with this chubby girl. She gave me a bad case of the jock itch. What is a jock itch? What's up? Hey, sup? It's my homie Sex, baby, in the building. Welcome back, my G. Sending you a big hug. Hopefully you're having a beautiful Saturday, my man, and a weekend and everything. And my crotch got so fucking itchy before I finally went to the doctor. But before that, I wanted to get rid of the itch so bad. So I went in the shower, cranked up the hot water to max, and sprayed. I don't even know what the hell's going on. I was losing games in Clash Royale. What about you? I'm just hanging out here for a bit. Leveling up agility in old school RuneScape and reading this madness. And hanging out with the boys for a bit. Too bad you were losing in Clash Royale, man, but you'll eventually win some games, All you gotta do is try once again, man. You can either lose or win. That's the outcome. And the more you lose, eventually, the sooner you will win, right? Assuming, you win and lose 50% of the time, maybe. So the pleasure was like 100 orgasms all at once from the hot water on the jock itch. Jesus. What the hell is Bleak talking about? Yeah. Basically, she had a fungal infection and passed it on to me. That's why I don't date overweight girls anymore. I got scabies once from a girl. Bro, that's tiny insects crawling under your skin. Come on, man. Jesus, man. Hell no. I had to deal with scabies once. Shit is so tedious. Have to rid everything. Yeah. Jesus Christ, man. Oh my. What can I say, ladies and gentlemen? I mean, I kind of want to say, why don't we talk about, you know, Lord of the Rings or something? And why don't we switch the topic of conversation? But at the same time, this is fascinating. I am, even though I am a bit like, these are the boys, man. I'm not going to tell them to shut up. They're happy chatting about that. Let them be. Isn't that what the Beatles say? Let it be. Speaking words of wisdom. Let it be. Right? But yeah, guys, let's let's kind of switch the topic of conversation from STDs to something else. Me and BZ lost the lottery on the hookups, it seems. I don't know about that. Again, and I don't want to make it a competition of who had it worse. Let's leave that conversation for somewhere else. Doesn't need to happen live on stream. Matter of fact, you know, I would want everybody to conserve your intimacy and privacy. I mean, I know I'm a pretty vocal guy, and I'm open about a lot of things, but hey, man. But hey, you do you, I guess. Hey, mi hermano David Sarabia in the motherfucking building. Aquí presente, papá. Mandándote corazoncitos, mi hermano. Again, David doesn't speak English, so I'm going to speak to him in Spanish. Hermano. Mi hermano. Es usted. And I'm going to make a small bowl of char siu and BRB. Alright, my G. Fair game. And scabies is not an STD, bruh? Well, whatever it is. I don't want to know what it is. And I would rather talk about Lord of the Rings than what we're talking about. Or what you guys were talking about. Scabies can be caught just by being in close contact with someone who has it, LL. It's like head lice. Okay. En español. Chamo, voy a tener que activarme en el otro canal de YouTube porque aquí no se puede, mi hermano. Me empiezan a caer a correazos estos locos aquí. Pero pronto, papi, pronto. Soon, my man. Soon we will start streaming in the Spanish YouTube channel. For now, it is what it is. We in English land right now, so. But te digo esto, mi hermano. Pronto. Soon. So yeah. Yeah, drugs are insane. And it doesn't matter how destructive it can be, how low you can fall. There will always be something twisted. That's what addiction does, man. And yeah, when I was like a kid, when I was like 12, 13, 14, there was like maybe, you know, back when I was like a teenager, when I started developing an interest in like getting a girlfriend and whatnot, Like, there was definitely a thrill in, like, you know, dating and holding hands with a girl and whatnot. The first girlfriend. But I think, like, I would just look forward when I started smoking weed, when I knew what it was, when I got high, and when, like, I got access to it. I don't think anything came close to how, like, ecstatic smoking weed and listening to music was. Like, getting high was good, and listening to music is fucking insane. You mix both, poof, heaven, pretty much. So last night in Warzone, I got partnered up with a girl and her husband, and they were fighting the entire round. It was awkward as hell. I can imagine, man. It's got to be pretty, you know, tumor-inducing to play a video game with your significant other, argue and fight, and then, you know, let the whole multiplayer lobby experience witness that. Again, if there's something that should be private and should be handled off camera, or it's nobody's business what you and your significant other argue or fight about or whatever. Not everything has to be a spectacle. And as a YouTuber or a streamer, I can admit not everything has to be on camera either, man. There are some things just, it's nobody's business but your own. You know? But hey, there are people, and people will continue to be people. And as Philip DeFranco would say, a YouTuber that I've been following for many years, he says, "Don't be stupid, stupid." And I guess stupid is always going to be stupid. And we all have some stupid in us, you know? They were arguing about dogs, cigarettes, and another girl. He missed a sniper shot, and she was like, "Huh, guess you can't shoot straight in the game either." Wow. Yeah, that's terrible, man. Poor guy. And poor everybody who had to listen to that bullshit. It's like kind of the things that just make you lose faith in humanity. It's like, come on, bro. If your wife is telling you that, or your girlfriend, she has no respect for you, bro. That relationship is over then and there. I was getting more hot and bothered than Diddy at a baby oil convention. Yeah. I don't argue with my girlfriend's skits when we play CS2. Now is that a double entendre right there? Am I the girlfriend? Or is the girlfriend Mrs. Mark? And yeah, I mean, I don't argue, period. You are. Jesus. So I'm the girlfriend, huh? Yeah, man. Like, I only get, admittedly, quite, like, not pissed off even. It's just like, when you start thinking about bullshit, all right, I kind of get heated a little bit. But it doesn't have to do with what a person is saying or what Mark is saying. It's just, you know, thinking about the reality of certain things just legitimately gets me pissed off. Like, for example, well, you know, the things a Venezuelan has to go through living in the country of Venezuela. Right? Like, let's say not having running water 100% of the time, or terrible internet, or electrical issues. But yeah, man, I don't think I've ever had a discussion or an argument, or I'm not like that, bro. I'm not a confrontational person. I don't really like violence either, or like fights or discussions and shit. That's not the language that I speak. I gravitate out of it. I don't really care. I don't pay attention to it. It's not what I want to do. I don't really care about that. So I only get pissed when I get timed out from the servers for playing good. Like what happened yesterday. Yeah, admittedly that was kind of like BS, right? But I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't even get pissed off at something like that. Remember, it happened to me at one point. Like, Counter-Strike 2 said I was using a hacking thing, and that I couldn't join any games. I got like permanently timed out from the game. And I'm not even contacting Steam support. Like, I just don't care. I didn't even get pissed off. It was just like funny. It's like me, of all people, hacking. It's like, what the fuck is going on? Alright, this is way too intense. What's this in a Skyrim autumn relaxing music? That shit was kind of penetrating my ears way too much. So it's like, you know, I just don't have the energy for it. I don't have the time. It's like the easiest next, you know? There are already way too many important things that one needs to solve or figure out. And arguing and fighting is not going to get you anywhere closer to that, so. And team damage reason and casual. Wait, what? Yeah, there was somebody tweaking, man. Or maybe Steam itself was tweaking. You know? It happens, man. Sometimes there's like a glitch in the matrix. There's like an error for no reason. It's just... things happen like that sometimes. So, yeah, man. Yeah. I don't think you guys could ever say in my trajectory as a streamer or a content creator that I've been like pissed off about something. Or that I'd lost my edge and just started going into town because of XYZ. I think the most heated I've ever gotten on a stream was not that long ago. When again, I was like invited to just internalize the reality of the people that live in my country, man. It's just, you know, you would think we'd live in the same place. You know, I'd live in the US or Canada. It's very easy to judge. Also, you know, you hear me like this, you assume I'm in like, I don't know, Minnesota or Florida or California or maybe even Ontario. But no, man, I'm in South America. And I live in a third world country. There's a big difference between a third world country and a first world country. And again, you're saying I did get mad when I asked you something. Again, it's not mad, bro. You don't understand. And I'll say it once. If I would get mad at the question that you asked, then I would permanently be mad at the reality I have to deal with where I live currently. And by now, you're so like desensitized to it. No, and again, I'm not mad, bro. I'm not mad in general either. I did not get mad in general. It's just when I was invited or forced to kind of accept that at face value, I got a little heated. But you have to understand, bro, that this has been going on for decades at this point. It's not like running water started to be an issue, or bad internet, or like the electricity going out. This hasn't been a thing that started happening recently. It's been going on for decades. So I'm already desensitized. I got used to it, my G, you know? So it's like, I go to Spain, for example, which I did go to Spain, right? I went to Spain last year, and I spent like 2 months almost in Spain. And Spain's great. And if you ask me, what's the best thing about being in Spain, is that there's electricity, water, and internet 100% of the time. And then you come back after being there, arguably in the first world, for 2 months, and then you come back home, and then eventually it's like the water runs out, and you're like, you know, you sigh. You're like, you know, here we go again, you say. And then, or the internet starts fucking glitching, like, you know, which has happened a lot on stream, right? If you're familiar with the YouTube channel here, sometimes, hey man, we get hit by these like internet, I don't know, cutoffs or whatever the fuck. It's not stable 100% of the time. And then the stream ends for no reason. I have to restart the stream again. And it's like, you sigh again. You're like, here we go again. And then you start thinking about Spain, and you're like, man, you know what? There's something I miss about Spain is, as Mark is pointing out, I was streaming Chrono Trigger from my bed. And I could not deal with certain bullshit. You know, I didn't have to deal with like thinking that the internet was going to go out, or the power was going to go out, or the water. I could shower at any fucking second I wanted to. I could make laundry. I could clean my clothes. I could do laundry any fucking moment of the day, because there's water all the time. So again, it's not your question, my G. It wasn't the question in itself. It's just like, you know, again, when you are reminded, or when one is reminded that you are not in Minnesota, or in New York, or in Florida, or in Spain, first world, quote unquote. And then imagine I'm thinking about all these things, and then the internet. So, you said the other day you wouldn't talk about it again. Oh, it's a different conversation, man, you know? And arguably right now it's pretty chill. I'm in a chill mood. We're talking about it, bro. Maybe what I meant to say is I'm not going to talk about it from like a pissed off or a heated perspective. I'm very cold and calculated right now, and I feel great. And again, it's been going on. My Gianno Palma and my boy Rasan, baby, in the motherfucking building. What's good, gang? Sending you guys a big hug, bro. Hopefully you guys are enjoying your Saturday. I certainly am. We started playing Final Fantasy IV today, celebrating my boy Mark and I's anniversary, so to say. And here we are playing some old school RuneScape. I'm clicking these rooftops, leveling agility, and just chilling, man. Talking about certain things. So, yeah, man. So, it's like when you think again that it's like, oh, man, running water or not having water, not having electricity, not having internet is like by default what happens here. It's just like it's like what to do. And got to go. See you tomorrow though. All right, my G. Have a good one. Thank you for just stopping by and saying hi, man. That means a lot, bro. So, yeah, you just have to pivot, man. You know, you pivot. You got to start doing something else. And the best way to deal about it is just, you know, you develop this like immune system. It's like, all right, oh, there's no water, there's no internet, there's no electricity. There is a book. I might as well read that. And you keep busy, man. Like, there's always something to do. Or you gotta make something. You gotta make something up. And yep, bye? Okay. Bye-bye, my G. So, it's like, because if the second that you choose to start getting upset about things you cannot control, it's when that's when you lose the game. That's when it's like in the video game, that moment where like you have low life and the screen starts like palpitating. You start hearing a beep or a heartbeat like and it's like you're in panic mode. It's so easy to lose your shit when stuff like that happens. But as a player in the server, and these things have been going on for decades now, you have to learn how to like get by or outsmart the system, because by default you're supposed to get pissed. Like, you know, the internet leaves, for example, midstream. Like, it's expected of me to like punch my monitor or something because I'm pissed. The stream ended when I did not want it to end, type shit, right? But you just have to come up with mechanisms to be like, okay, so the internet left, or it's not coming back anytime soon. Then what do I do? And it's like, yeah, like, so we've had to like train ourselves to, you know, not fall victim to like these instinctual behaviors. Because again, for example, if I were to punch you, right, for no reason, your instinct would be to punch me back. You know, you're gonna feel hurt, you're gonna feel pain, and then two, you're gonna get pissed. And then it's like, what the fuck did you ever do to me, Skits? Like, why the fuck did you just punch me? Punch back. That's the easiest thing. It's like the most predictable thing. And it's like, what do I have to do to not do that? Because again, you cannot control these things. It's not, fuck man, the stream is a little bit, the music, it's a little bit too loud. And leave a like on the stream if you like it. Amen, my G. This makes me wonder what life was like before plumbing and electricity. Probably it's just insane to imagine. And aqueducts and buckets of shit. Getting a flu means dying. Yeah, thank God for all the scientific advancements and all these advancements in the field of medicine. Because, yeah, you would get a flu back in the day and you'd probably die. Now there are a bunch of ways you can combat that. Win humanity. Win science. Win field of medicine. So, dude, look, the worst... Dude, there was a... This happened twice in the history of modern Venezuela. One time, and mind you, it happened twice. One time, the power went out on a national level. There was no electricity in the entire country for like 8 days. For 8 days. Let's get a statistic on that, and it happened twice. El apagón en Venezuela. El apagón en Venezuela. Yeah, so there's this like Wikipedia. So you can get this like Wikipedia article, read it in English. Now, I think this is okay. It says from March 7th of 2019 to the 23rd of July 2019. And there's even there were 43 dead people. So, yeah, this is saying, okay, so, and mind you, I was in the capital of Venezuela, Caracas, which is where we got hit the least. So the electricity here got fucked for everybody, right? But in the capital where I was, it was like 8 days. 7-8 days. Now, in the rest of the country, it seems it was even worse. So, yeah, imagine not being... Just imagine being without electricity for 8 fucking days in your country's capital, and not being with electricity for weeks, sometimes even to a month in certain areas. Like, that's what I mean. That's what we have to deal with here in Venezuela. And it was not the question itself, because Mark was asking out of complete curiosity, like any other person would be. Let's say somebody new from Korea, hypothetically. Some South Korean person joins the stream, and he just very innocently asks, you know, how's life like in Venezuela? It's just a question, bro, right? There's nothing wrong with any question. It's just asking a question. And then being reminded that, you know, my country's arguably fucked up in many ways, was like, I got heated out of that. And it's like you assume that things are one way when they really aren't. And then having to explain that is like, yeah, it's like, you know, not the happiest thing in life. And around here in 8 days in the winter would leave everyone dying? Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Especially in Canada, bruh. Canada, the server is cold in nature. Yeah, if you're like in negative 40s, negative 30s, negative 20s. Yikes, that's insane. And 8 days of electricity over here is fine. Of no electricity. I mean, you'd say it's easier said than done, I think. I mean, arguably you have the beach. You could go fishing. You know, the temperatures, the weather is nice in Hawaii, right? But, hey, man. I guess you would really have to live it to gauge that. Because I could also say the same. It's like, oh, yeah, it's fine. 8 days without fucking electricity. But when it happened, and mind you, not only once, it happened twice in 2 different years. In 2 different, yeah, like let's say the first one was in 2019, the other one was like in 2022 or something. It's just in a different year. The first time it happened, I was fucking legitimately going insane. Mind you, I was heavily addicted to World of Warcraft. And I could not play the game for 8 days. I was going mentally insane. And I was a guild master of a very nice guild. And I was a very social guy back then. I had like a gigantic group of friends. And a lot of things depended on me being there. Just like in many ways, a lot of things depend on me being here for the YouTube channel, right? Let's say like I'm the pilot of the ship. I was the pilot of a very nice ship in World of Warcraft. And I was, dude, it was the first 4 or 5 days, the first half of it, I was about to gouge my eyes. And I didn't have drugs, I didn't have weed, I didn't have anything. I don't think I even was smoking cigarettes at that time. I was just at my mom's crib, fucking losing my shit. And we had to train ourselves to like have fun looking at the sky at one point. Because there was no nothing. There was no, we couldn't shower, we couldn't do anything without electricity. But then I fortunately found a very good book. And like 5th, 6th day of me being in the first fucking caught off, I started reading the book and it kept me quite entertained. I binged the entire book and I finished it. And by the time I got done with the book, like the apagón ended. We were back to business. But Jesus, man. And then the second one happened for 10 days. And then that one was kind of easier to deal with because you already lived the first one. And it's like, well, okay, we got to go, I don't know, we got to go to the pool. We got to just look at grass for 8 days, 10 days. And we know by default that the electricity's not going to come back for 10 days. So, and it wasn't as bad as the first one, at least in the capital. Let's say if the first one was like 8-10 days, this one was like between 5 to 7 or 8 days. And it was still pretty gnarly. But and when the second one hit, we were set to travel. I was gonna go to Spain. And dude, the entire fucking airport was without electricity. Like in the terminals and shit. In the gates. And people were like in customs using a fucking pen and paper to like record who was entering or leaving, but now passport things. It was so dystopian, bro. And I kind of fled from the second one. I probably lived, I wasn't in it for long. I eventually landed in Madrid, Spain. It's like, so yeah, man. And it's, again, it's something that you cannot control, right? It's not up to me. I'm not the electricity man or the internet man or the water man. Somebody in the government is. And it's not up to me if I have electricity, internet, or water. And I've learned to, you know, not... If I can't control it, then I'm not going to get upset about it. It is what it is. And a lot of Venezuelans have just developed resilience to it. It's like, oh, there's not going to be water? Fine by us. Let's go play tug of war. And let's get naked in the mud and, you know, drink coconut juice. It is what it is. Oh, there's no electricity? No internet? Well, there's a good book. Time to read a good story. Time to read Lord of the Rings: The Two Towers. I've never read that, and I haven't. Why don't we read it? You know? And you develop immunity. Like, the more it happens, the more you get used to it. So, it's just what it is. So every time, and then you start being very grateful and very mindful of what you got. That's why sometimes I'm in the mindfulness channel and I'm just like, thank God for having a normal day. Thank God for trees, man. Or air, or just thank God for just the stream today. It's just like, you know, I didn't have to deal with electricity, water, or internet BS today. I'm so grateful for that. I'm a happy customer, man. I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. So here in this server, we're just grateful for even having internet, you know? Sometimes we don't. Sometimes it is what it is. In 1998, icy rain collapsed all the trees and power lines, and like 600K people had to be moved in refugees. God dang. Sounds tough. I can imagine like the Pokemon move, Hail. Or Haze, is it? Hail or... It's like this ice move that... Yeah, it's Hail, I'm pretty sure. It's a weather effect. Just starts raining ice on you every single turn. And if you're not an ice Pokemon, you get like 1/8 of damage or 1/10. Something like that every turn. Talk about that, huh? So yeah, man. I just don't have time to deal with bullshit, you know? Normally 99.999% of the time, like, I find a way around it. But that time I kind of slipped. It's just, you know, I'm human. I get emotional sometimes too. I get angry just like you would, maybe. And it was just not the day, man. It was just not the day. It was tough. Tough being a Venezuelan that day, and I had to say my piece. Had to go off script. Just happened like that. But today, you know, it's a different day. Today is a day where, you know, we're celebrating something, man. We're celebrating, you know, the very fact that Mark is alive, bro, and he's been with me. He's been with your boy for a year, give or take. And we started playing an amazing game. And he went to have a good time with his missus playing Team Fortress 2, and he's back now. I went to go have lunch. I took care of some things with my wife. I'm back now. Right now, the sun started shining. It's not gray anymore. The storm is gone. We have internet. We have electricity. We have water. I'm just grateful, man. I'm a happy-go-lucky guy. As I am 99.999% of the time. And I'm a glass half full kind of guy. Why am I going to get pissed? Especially over things that I cannot control. Don't give a fuck about that. And let me search the first stream I was on for the day. Alright. Attaboy. And how long did we say we were going to stream for? We're going to wait until it's like 2:30 p.m. EST or 3, right? Yeah. Let's wait until 2:30. 2:30, 3 p.m. EST. Because we do want to chill, man. We do want to chill. We do want to chill. If the boys are down, we're going to play... Counter-Strike 2 or whatever. If we're just going to hang out, look at each other's biceps and ball sacks, pause. Just be boys, man. That's what we got to do. So, yeah, man. Today is a good day. Today is a very good day, in fact. Every day is an incredible day. Every day is a good day. But today is a special day. So, you could literally, I don't know, man. You could shoot the glass in my window and eliminate internet, water, electricity right now. I already did what I had to do. I uploaded the YouTube video. You know, the video's right here. Yo, mark that one right there. We took care of a live stream in the morning. It has 30 views. Thank God. Thank the universe. Thank you guys too. We're streaming right now. It's chilling. And we got 5 people watching right now. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it, man. So, I already did what I wanted to do. I pay homage. I honored my mans. We started playing one of his favorite games. We had fun. I got to see the usual suspects. My homie Beezy. My homie Nick. Rashawn and Anupama just came say hi. We also saw Nintendo, man. We saw Wii Nintendo. The homie. We got to see him today. It was great. We also saw Prestige, I believe. Prestige. Homie Beethoven. And, man, I just love what I do, bro. I really love my life, man. I'm so grateful. I'm so happy, man. Like, you even give me this server. That's not denting me. Well, admittedly, sometimes it fucking pisses me off a little bit. Because maybe I want to shower that given moment. I can't. Or I want to stream, and I can't. Or I just want to watch something on my tablet. Or read manga, and I can't. But that's very rare, bro. That's very rare. And again, I rarely get pissed off. I've learned to deal with those things. And sent a screenshot on home. Not sure if the first one. We'll see it in a second. So it's just man. I'm super beyond grateful, man, and lucky and happy. Like, again, do you guys have any idea what this is like, you know? And just like waking up and doing your dream job every day. Like, I love YouTube so much, man. I love my YouTube channel. I love streaming. I even quit everything to just give it my 110%. I have the blessing from my mom. I have the blessing from my wife. It's like I have the cosign from my friends. The most important cosign is mine, obviously. But I have support. And then I have you guys, man. Magically, for some reason, I'm not just streaming the mark. There are 4 other people. And I don't take that for granted, man. That is just, you know, it's still very surreal for me. It's like, man. And just the fact that one mark exists, that it's like that MasterCard ad. You know, that has no price. It's like everything has a price. For everything else, there's MasterCard. It's like MasterCard saying, you know, certain things don't have a price. You can't like monetize that. And Mark has infinite value, man. What Mark means to me, you couldn't buy that. You can't give me a quintillion dollars. Can't give me any amount of money in the world. I would never trade my boy for that, bro. You can't buy me or Mark. That's it. And you can't buy any of you either. I wouldn't want money for that. I'm not gonna sell out like that. You fucking kidding me? People like that piss me off. And I hate to be that. I would hate to become that. So, we're celebrating that today, man. My day 1G is here with me, man. And money will never buy that. You guys know how lucky I am, bruh? To be streaming not only 1 mark, but 5 marks. And Abdukola, my G Abdukola in the motherfucking beginning. In my beginning, what am I saying? My English just... my tongue just electrocuted itself. I wanted to say, Abdukola in the motherfucking stream, baby. Welcome, my G. And can I see your stats? Of course you can. Are you talking about YouTube or are you talking about RuneScape? I can share both. I don't mind. So if you are seeing, if you want the RuneScape ones, here you go, my man. OSRS, here you go, man. Yeah. And I'm happy to meet you, my G, Abdukola. Hopefully you're having a beautiful day, my man. Thank you for tuning in. You are going to quickly realize that I'm either mentally retarded or I'm just built different. Because I have agility in 96. I have 10.2 million XP on that. My second skill is this one, woodcutting, level 65. I don't even have 500,000 XP in woodcutting. And while knocking out the hardest 99 first, the rest of them are going to feel easy. Thank you, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate you, my G. But you know what the best thing about RuneScape is? Or matter of fact, any video game. But, well, we're playing old school RuneScape right now. And you got here in this chat by one way or another. We have to thank the algorithm, or we have to thank, I don't know, the stream, I guess. YouTube's helping your boy out as well. It's promoting the stream, I guess, without me having to pay $1 or 1 cent. It's getting out there. For some reason, I have like 2.4K subs now. And the best part of old school RuneScape is just interacting with people like you who play the game. And that's what you wouldn't trade, bro. That does not have a price. You can't put a price on what the homie just said. Wow, knocking out the hardest 99 first, the rest of them are going to feel easy. Look at that, man. You might say it's not a big deal. It's like a very neutral statement, but it has a very fresh air to it, man. He's saying, wow, I'm impressed, man, and you're knocking out this bullshit. The rest of them are going to feel easy. And that feels great, man. And I'm happy the homie's here. Somehow the internet is leaning on my will. You know? Somehow YouTube is looking out for me. Somehow the homie's here. The homie Abdukola. That's all I need, bro. And thank you, man. I appreciate you, bro. So, and again, man, the game is insane. And the community, its players, are fucking gigantically dicked. One homie came in yesterday and he just gave me 50 million gold like that. You don't get to see that every day. I have like 100 million gold liquid. And I've only gotten 10 million of it by myself. The other 90 million have been, you guys giving me money for some reason. That's great. So, I love it, man. I love the internet. I love you guys. From Abdukola, man. You might just be the newest guy around here, my G. But I love you, man. You're a great guy, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much, man. And it's a chill audience, too. You can do endgame content or just chop trees and people will vibe with it. Yeah, man. As an MMO kind of guy, like the game that I've played the most is World of Warcraft. It's a different kind of MMO, but an MMO nonetheless, right? This just sucked me in. And in great part because of you guys, man. Because, dude, I got done with a tutorial island, and I wasn't even online for 15 minutes, fresh out of tutorial island, and Xander came by, and he gave me, like, a fucking golden shield. The golden shield that I have right now, the gilded kite shield, he gave me the entire golden set. He gave me a bond. What the fuck is a bond, man? It's like, oh, you can be a member now. Enjoy membership and have fun playing the game. And every single person that I've met playing the game, it's just big dick energy, man. So you guys are in great deal why this game is like crack. It's my new crack cocaine. You got me. I could be doing anything else, and here I am fucking clicking agility in Ardoon because I want to get level 99 agility. It's my first goal. I want to be able to run Gielinor like the fastest man alive, or the regenerate my run speed as fast as I can. So since it's anniversary, can I send you a Chrono Trigger cover to listen to? Of course you can, man. Absolutely. So, again, man, I'm so lucky, bro. I'm so lucky to have a Mark. I'm so lucky to have a Abdul Kola, bro. And a Beezy. And just everybody. I'm so lucky to have 2,400 subscribers, man. What the fuck is that? It's, that doesn't have a price. There's nothing in the world that you could do for me to sell that. So, it's the fucking music too that's kind of getting me a little bit teary. Not gonna lie, this shit had to play. It's all twinkly and shit. Yeah, it's a good day, man. It's a good day. It's a very good day. So, if I can just give you guys a little sliver of how happy you guys make me feel. Again, I have a dream job, man. YouTube is it for me. It checks all the boxes. Especially the box of, you know, what I see myself doing for a long time. I enjoy it so much. I just want to get better at it. I want more of it. I want to spend more time doing it. And I want to give it my everything, man. No buts, ifs, ands, ors. It's YouTube, man. Again, having 4 people watching me right now is very surreal. A long time ago, it was just 0. Then it became Mark. It became 1. And here we are, man. The rest is history. So, thank you guys, man. Means a lot. It's again, man, it's a dream come true, bro. And that does not have a price. There's nothing in the world you could give me. Fuck this music too. This shit is legitimately making me cry, man. Holy shit. Fuck you, Zelda, man. Why'd you Why'd you have to do this? Oh shit. But yeah, man. It's a good day, man. Let's just hold on to that. No, I don't like that one. That one's sad. Fuck that. Let's go listen to Mark's. And yeah, man. So it's a good day. Oh man. Sheesh. That would. You know I've gotten mad once on stream or pissed. But how many times have I cried now on stream? It's been a couple. Probably a handful. Yeah, man. You know, they say real men cry or whatever. Or is it the opposite? Is it real men don't cry? I don't know what it is. I'm going to say don't involve gender in this shit. It's like, man. Yeah, man. It's insane, bro. How lucky I am, bro. And I just want to give you a little bit of that, if I can. If you allow me to as well, man. Just want to be happy and make as many people happy, I guess, that I can. And I can do that every single day. How could you put a price on that, bro? So, yeah, man. Like 5 times you've counted them. I figured Mark would count something like that. Oh, he's mine. He's mine. He's mine. He's like the Sasuke to my Naruto, bro. You know? I'm so lucky, bro, that I got one Mark. So lucky, man. That's why we're here. So, like I said in that YouTube video, that was for Mark too. If you guys, if any of you out there want to be YouTubers or content creators or whatever, man, when you find Mark, your Mark, because ain't no way I'm giving you mine, motherfucker. Pause. Didn't mean to sound that vulgar there. But if you take my Mark away, I'ma do something. I might just become the anime supervillain, you know? But when you do find him, don't let go, bro. If you make your one Mark happy, you struck something more valuable than gold, bro. It's not even the shiniest diamond or emerald. There's nothing. Again, the price, money will never be able to buy it. So you hold on to that. You hold on to that as tightly as you can. And don't let it go. Never let it go, man. I think that's, if you respect that and you honor that, you celebrate that, you nurture that, you cherish that, you embrace it, you're on your way to whatever milestone you think. You want 1,000 subscribers? You'll get it. You want 10,000? You'll get there. You want 1 million? You get there. But you can't get to 1 million. You can't get to 100,000. You can't get to 10,000. You can't even get to 1,000. Or even 10. If you don't have one. And when that one is Mark, get ready. That's when the anime arc starts really kicking in full throttle. It's like, yeah. That's when you start like, you know, that's like the moment in the tuning exams where Naruto beats the shit out of Neji. It's right there and then. You're like, I've been waiting for that. That's what you need. I was a bot all along. Holy shit. If you are a bot or AI, you gotta be one of the most sophisticated bots or AIs I have ever met. Jesus, man. Tesla should be out there looking for you. NVIDIA chips, OpenAI, Microsoft, they should all be hunting you right now. Because they would make a goddamn fortune with you. Matter of fact, let me download you into a USB and seclude you from all these tech giants. Because I have the weapon. They have nothing on us. Holy shit. So, that'd be fucking hilarious, man. It's like a Black Mirror episode, or like like a Dave Chappelle skit or something. It's like, gotcha, bitch, you know? Or that like meme template. It was at this moment Daniel knew he fucked up. It was at this very moment that Daniel knew he fucked up. Or the Japanese, the omae wa oshinderu. Nani? It would be the top tier moment of top tiers. It's like, god dang. Maybe reality in itself just warps. A black hole just spawns somewhere in the Atlantic Ocean. Thanos starts like fucking descending on like a planetary ship or something. You're just like, what's going on here? If Mark was a bot, oh shit, man, that'd be fucking crazy, man. That would be insane. Well, thank God you're not. So, or are you? You know, probably new meme. Mark the bot. Mark's like sitting down in a like a leather chair. He has his back, like you can just see the back of the chair. And Mark just turns around. He looks like the Terminator. He fucking has this like glob of a mask. He puts it on. This is who I've been all along. My God. Then we look at our hands. We're like, Mom? Am I in a dream? Am I real? Yeah. What's going on? Thanos appears. Frieza. You get like the entire roster of like comic book history and anime manga history. They're all together. It's like, dude, every supervillain combined. Every horror movie, horror game character. You got fucking Chucky, Jason, Freddy Krueger. You got the entire roster of psychopaths. Yeah. Or am I? Oh! Yeah. Yo, we gotta... One of the things that I want to do with the YouTube channel eventually, like, when we make it really big, we're going to make a production company or something. And we're going to make the most diabolical skits ever. Or just like short movies, or just like, you know, these things. Like, we gotta animate, dude. Or we gotta make into skit. That time you beat like a fucking 200-pound guy as a 13-year-old karate black belt, you know? Like, there are certain things in our lives that are just too funny, and we gotta fucking give them, like, life. Or the things that we come up, like, in this journey, right? Like, this has such a ginormous skit potential. Like, we just produced something called Mark Has Been a Bot All Along, or Mark 2 points, 2 dots, whatever you call this. I don't know how you call these 2 points. Semicolon or colon? Mark colon the bot. Bro, I am investing millions of dollars, if I have to, in developing that shit. It's like the Mark's sitting in a leather Bugatti chair or something with his back facing the camera, and he slowly starts like turning around. You just see my face, like my eyes get bigger and bigger, and Mark just says, "You thought I was human? My golly gee, I am a bot all along." And then you see the super villain roster. You even see like Orochimaru make an appearance. and then I'm looking at my hands. It's like, oh my god, what's going on? Mom? Hello? Dude. It would just be so fucking funny, man. I would pay thousands of dollars to make that a fucking YouTube video or a reality. So I can't produce, but I have millions of ideas. Yeah, man. We need to get like the boys, and we already have like a crew of so many talented homies, man. Like, imagine just like the writing room, and you just put all the fucking mat lads in it. Could be like you, me, Beezy, Suyesh, Prestige, somebody like Caleb. Caleb's pretty fucking creative. He's a talented kid too, man. There's just a bunch of homies, man. Daniel. There's a bunch of homies. Lil BX, my homie! Lil BX in the motherfucking building! Welcome back to the stream, my G. Hopefully you're having a beautiful Saturday, my man. Welcome back. Here we are, we're dreaming out loud. We're daydreaming, as they say. And if we had like a company or like a corporation, and we'd have like a production department. Like, dude, if we already have what it takes in the community, we have like a solid roster of musicians. At this point, we could grab the 10 to 20 best beat makers we have, and we could go to every cafe out there and just make music and, you know, just chill. We also got a squadron of rappers. We got a lot of writers. We got a lot of gamers. Dude, we got a lot of everything. But just imagine like the 20 best writers in the community, and we just put them in a room, and it's like we've got drugs. It's like, what's the salary? And we just take a giant bag of cocaine. It's that. And then everybody's like, oh, I'm bored. BX says, why are you bored, man? What's going on? Well, you know, some people think that being bored is a bad thing. I'm going to say otherwise. Being bored is a great thing. Because if you can master the art of being bored, that also means you can master the art of being uncomfortable. Because being bored, admittedly, is not a great feeling, but like experiencing boredom for a bit eventually segues you into discovering something amazing. like a new hobby or a new movie, a new book, a new song, a new game. You're going to start doing something to escape the boredom, right? And being boredom, when you look at it like that, it's a blessing, man. And I once wrote like 20 pages of drum partitions on speed. I'm tired of making beats. Okay, man. So you have a case, I don't know how bad it is, but you have a case of beat block. So we should say, right? So why are you tired of making beats, my man? What's the problem? Like, or what's going on? What's happening? I made probably 500 beats. So you just lost like the sauce. And what I mean by sauce, you just lost the love for it, the passion. You're not having fun anymore making beats. Just waiting to see what the homie says. So I made probably 500 beats. And what do you feel? Like, what's going on? Are you tired? Are you angry? Are you sad? Are you just... I can't think of too many ideas for making beats anymore. Let me tell you what you have to do, man. You have to disconnect entirely. No, not even switch genre, Mark. Stop making beats for a while. Just don't. Move on. Start playing a video game. Watch movies. Read books. Read anime, manga, comic books. Do everything else except make music. That happens a lot, man. That is more common than what you think. I said maybe was hypothetical. Okay. True. So, like, you know, look at what I'm doing, for example. I'm playing a video game. But I'm also talking to my homie here. I'm talking to Mark. We're having conversations. I'm honestly more entertained by what me and Mark are talking about than the game that I'm playing. Right now, this is like mechanical. It's just something happening in the background, and I already know what I'm doing. I'm just clicking these green boxes on the screen. You see a number up here. I'm just getting more experience. I'm leveling up agility. But, you know, I've been making beats on and off for 10 years now, since 2015. And in those 10 years, I've taken many breaks. Because I've never been like a professional beat maker. I just make music because I like making music. I've never once like thought of beat making as like a career or whatnot. I just love music. I fell in love with Nujabes and with beats. And, you know, I have FL Studio. And I open FL Studio whenever I want. And I make beats whenever I want. I don't have like an obligation to do this, right? So, you know, when I do, it's just like, let me have fun, bro. Again, it's not an obligation. It's just like, I just want to have fun doing something. And arguably my favorite like beat makers and producers are people like Pierre Bourne or Nick Mira, Internet Money type shit. I mean, I like Nujabes and Jay Dilla and like the lo-fi or jazz rap, MF Doom side of shit, but I have way more fun doing things like this, right? So let me do it. Let me show you, right? This is like the stack. again, like, it's just fucking minor chords or major chords stacked. This is the 808 pattern. Nothing impressive is going on. The hi-hat is just up and down, up and down, up and down. They have weird velocities. And I was just like, okay, this sounds fun. This sounds like I could kind of bob to it. And then I just stack and move on. That's it. Okay, that sounds cool. Let's move on to the next. I'm adding a pad here. Boom, boom. Again, is it the best beat? Hell no. By many metrics, some could say this sucks ass. But it just sounds fun to me, bro. And then you got something like this. I haven't even released it. I don't even know what to do with it. But it's there. Thanks for your advice. You are the best, bro. No, Maji, you are, man. So all you gotta do is just ignore it. Just forget about FL Studio. Forget about making music. Eventually, it will pull you back in. The moment you're going to want to make music, there will be a specific moment in time. It'll call you back. But you have to forget about it for now. Don't force it. Just forget about music or making music. Take a break, man. And eventually you'll be back. Music will call you again. Making beats will call you. It'll be like, yo, man, BX, it's time, bro. And that's it. You gotta stay true to you, man. Don't stay true to the game. The game is nothing without you, bro. If you don't got yourself, like, you know, if you're not okay, then you can't play the game. If you're not at the best, then forget about playing the game, man. Find yourself again, bro. And it's not like making music is the only thing there is out there. There's 40 other million things you can do. Find your happiness again, man. Find the love. And then music will call you back. And then you'll make beats again. And then you'll go through it again, man. You know, after you make 1,000 beats, you're gonna be like, man, I'm a bit tired of this shit. I want to change. I want to do something. Maybe it's time to go surfing. Maybe it's time to go skateboarding. Maybe it's time to eat ice cream. Maybe it's time to do something else. Everything else except making music. You'll be fine, bro. If music calls you again, you'll make another beat. And if it doesn't, then fuck it. You gotta be happy, my man. You gotta be happy. And if making music doesn't keep you happy, then something else will. You're alive to figure it out, right? So, believe me, man, you will. But I know that what you got to do for now is It's not make music at all. Just disconnect. Disconnect from that shit. Go see my screenshot on Discord, bro, with the nostalgia. Oh my god, man. Streamed 11 months ago, but what day was it? Holy shit. Look at that, man. Playing Chrono Trigger for a few minutes. Wow, man. But what day? You should have clicked more. Ah, but it's a screenshot. We're fucked. Well, we can find the stream. We can find the exact stream. We have the name, so yeah, I'm an idiot. So playing Chrono Trigger for a few minutes. Let's see. Let's see how long ago that was. So playing Chrono for a few minutes. This is it. On November 16th. We got Jake Paul in the video too. You gotta be fucking kidding me, man. Wow. Not sure if it was the first I was on. Maybe it could have been. It could have been a little bit more. You know, it could have been earlier. It could have been a bit later. But if you had, well, no, if you had that screenshot, you were at least there for that one. Maybe you could have been on before, let's say. But that is like a good reference point. So that's great, man. That's fucking insane. And oh, wait a second. I'm getting a very interesting text message here. I was in the comments in the screenshot, so it's there earlier. Yeah. Hey, man, I'm getting unexpected birthday messages. And it's not even my birthday. That's what's funny. One of my homies is like, "Hey, man, isn't it your fucking birthday today, bro?" I'm like, "Nah, it ain't today." It's on the 23rd. It's in 5 days. I can't even fucking believe it's in 5 days, man. We're gonna hit 37. Jesus. What a few days we got. You know? And by the way, this is one of my favorite Zelda soundtracks. This one is in Twilight Princess. For sure, bro. Has to be 100%. And fucking Twilight Princess is goated for sure. I remember before playing Breath of the Wild, on the handheld Switch, my last real console Zelda experience was on the Wii, playing Twilight Princess. This was fucking decades ago, almost 20 years ago, in 2007, man. I remember we bought like a Wii in China and we played Zelda, me and the boy. Memories. Time is fucking crazy, man. Can't even believe I'm gonna be 37 years old in 5 days. Wow. Guys, we've hit 5,555 rooftops. 5555. Fuck yes. We are getting progressively more insane. Golly gee, man. It doesn't end anytime soon. We still have 425 rooftops. Holy Christ. And then 97 to 98 begins. And then golly gee, 98 to 99 will be just wow. Cannot wait. Cannot wait to get there. I was playing Morrowind 2, smoking weed between each round and killing everyone with throwing knives. 20 years ago, you mean? Or when we met streaming? I don't know, but you kind of sound like a Naruto ninja. Modern Warfare. Ah, Modern Warfare 2. Ah, that was a long time ago then, right? Dude, I was never, like, I never had, like, the Xbox or the Xbox Live, whatnot. I was never like that growing up. I had, like, the PlayStation 2 and the Nintendo 64. Those were my consoles, and the Game Boy Advance. But I know Xbox Live was, like, the place to just, you know, play Halo or Call of Duty, whatnot. And you were on PC? No, me and PC back in the day, I had like StarCraft, Warcraft 3, Diablo 2. You were fucking, yeah, man. We were making like Diablo 2 LAN parties at a friend's house. 3 homies we were like gonna get to in Dario. It was so much fun, man. Act 1, Diablo 2 with the boys. No, boy Vikram, man. God be with you wherever you may be, my G. One of my favorite human beings in the world, man. Is a school buddy of mine. Vikram is his name. I think he's in Chicago or New York nowadays. I'm not sure where. We've really lost a lot of contact, bro. But yeah, I think the homie and I will just chill again. I want to, man. I want to see him, man. I want to chill with my boy. And thank God as well that I also rekindled my my friendship with like one of my best friends. You guys know who he is. He's the boy Clash. He's played Counter-Strike with us before, Mark. Not that many times. He's also a new dad right now. He's got a daughter a little over a month old. So he's more of a dad now than than a gamer. But he's also a content creator, man, and he's just we've been friends for the longest, and one of the happiest things in my life right now is, you know, just spending time with the boy, man. We've been friends since like we were 11, 12 years old type shit. And don't remember, you know, I'm always drunk. Oh, man. Fuck me. My homeboy is just Mark's Mark, man, huh? Well, by the way, you better go figure out right now what's going to happen in 13 minutes specifically. Because I'm either going to play Counter-Strike with or without you. What's going to happen? You need to talk to Mrs. Mark right now. What's going to happen? You need to talk to her right now. You gotta figure this one out, buddy. I could maybe play 1 or 2 games. Okay. Just play one if you have to. Just don't get in trouble or work it out with the missus. This is also one of my favorite themes from Twilight Princess. Mitness theme, I believe this is. Yeah, Mitness theme, Twilight Princess. It's more on the dark, somber side of music, but I really like it. At one point in my life, this was like my soundtrack. It really was. Yeah, man, it's so beautiful. It's such a gorgeous soundtrack. Sad though, you know. And I'm not a sad soundtrack kind of guy. You guys know me. I like sweet romantic stuff. I like to get the baby oil. Pause. I also, okay, you know what? Riding from fucking, or riding day in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, riding day, Breath of the Wild. This is fucking absolute Matt Lattery. This is top tier for me. This is my favorite one. How it behaves. The piano is like bouncing from ear to ear. It's just fucking insane. By far my favorite soundtrack from Breath of the Wild. It's just insane, man. And well, we've definitely made a lot of progress, so can't even believe we have less than 40% to take care of. So I'm arguably going to do this until we hit 150. 150 total laps. That's like 2 hours and save. That's 75 an hour. Or 75. And we have 285 marks of grace. This is fucking crazy, man. I don't know how much money we've made just with amylase packs. We made a lot. But there was one point where I sold at like 800. And I regret selling at 800. Knowing that you can sell at like 1200 or 1300 per pack. It's fucking crazy. Like, you can make more gold now than ever selling these marks of grace. But it is what it is, you know. You're an idiot. Sometimes idiot do idiot things. I sold low when I should have held and sold high. You live and you learn, right? Like an idiot. So, yeah, man. Fuck this, bro. We gotta put it a little bit low. So, okay. This is what's gonna happen, ladies and gentlemen. I am going to get 2 more laps in. And we're going to call it a day for now. We already took care of what we wanted the most, which was Hi Mark and or Yo Mark and streaming Final Fantasy IV. This is just like a bonus, you know? This RuneScape stream of me leveling up agility is just like a little bonus for today. Wasn't even supposed to happen, but you know, as many things happen in my life, you know, I'm gonna be in front of the computer. I might as well stream it and just hang out with you guys, you know. So we are at 10.3 mil XP, which is insane. And now we're going to yeah, we're just gonna hang out in Discord for a bit. We're gonna hang out with the boy, hopefully play some games. Hopefully I can just hear him say, "Come to Papa. Come to Papa." Is that what's going to happen, my man? So, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been it. Said I was going to do 2 more. Ended up doing 3. We clocked in at 151 total laps. We have 410 laps left to go until we ding to 97. And then there will only be 2 levels left to grind. And we can say goodbye to agility forever. Don't need to do it ever again. Guys, this has been the most legendary streamer. And he's only the most legendary streamer because he has the most legendary community backing him up. If I am Naruto, I got a Sasuke. If I am Goku, I got a Vegeta. If I am Cecil or Cecile, I got a Kane. If I am Ying, I got a Yang, buddy. Mark's watching this, so he's gonna know what I'm talking about. If I am Gon, then I got a Killua. There's nothing you're doing to Gon and Killua. You can't. You'll understand soon enough. But thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for everything, man. Humbled and grateful, thankful beyond words. I cannot string words together and make sense of it. I don't think I ever will be able to. But know this. Skits is a very happy man. Skits loves what he does. And thank you so much. And as always, I'll see you in the next YouTube video or in the next live stream. And to my boys, see you on Discord. Peace.